Before I was a mum, I was a registered nurse, and I loved helping people's bodies heal. But what I learned after becoming a mum, I learned so much more about healing than I did in my studies, I think. And it's been so fun to learn about different herbs that are just around, and I think it's like exciting to see that you can go and pick some purslane that some people think are weeds, and it's the most omega-3 rich plant around, but people just want to throw it away. Anyway, I think that's exciting. And in the different things that I've learned as well, in my journey of herbs and health and healing, I've learned that there's plants that are poisonous that can get made into homeopathic remedies, and it can actually cure the thing that any ailment that, if it was in its natural state, it would be a poison. It would cause a problem, right? And anyway, so in our herbs and our health and healing class, we're going to learn a lot about different plants and be able to identify different plants, be able to see what things we can do to help our own bodies to heal. Because there's so many opportunities that you can take care of your own self. And our bodies are a temple, and we have the stewardship for them. And it's a really empowering thing to be able to know that there's things that I can do for my body. And I think that children, you can never learn that too early. And so this class is an 11-year-old plus class. And we'll just be able to learn things, and the students will come away from the class with a few of their own little herbal remedies and with a lot of knowledge as well. And before I finish this little class deal, I want to tell you one story. So when I learned about cayenne pepper and how amazing it can be for helping stop bleeding, I thought, wow, that's amazing, because I knew it was pretty good in food, but I didn't realize you could just throw it on something that's bleeding as well, and it can really help out. But there's a lot of other things cayenne pepper is good for too. But anyway, I was telling my sister about this one time, right? Like, oh, cayenne pepper, did you know blah, 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 blah. It can do all these awesome things. And she's like, oh, really? And we had even tried it out on Beth Ann's hand one time when she fell down the stairs, and something, when she stopped herself, something. Anyway, it was pretty horrific, and there was quite a bit of blood. So we thought, okay, opportunity to try this. So we threw it on, and it stopped bleeding. And so I told my sister about this, and, so she was like, oh, interesting. And then about, a couple of weeks later, her son was having a little moment, and he kicked a window. And when his leg was coming back through the window, it really slashed. And there was a lot of blood. And she's like, oh, cayenne pepper. So she ran to her kitchen, grabbed out the cayenne pepper, and dumped it all over this wound that was quite big. And anyway, it stopped bleeding, which was pretty amazing. When she went to the ER, he said, what's all this stuff on you? She's like, oh, cayenne pepper. And he's like, wow, that's amazing. And it's amazing that it didn't bleed much. So even the doctor was pretty impressed. And then I told my friend, another friend, oh, this is what happened to my sister. And so she told her sister-in-law, oh, guess what? This is what happened about, she told these stories. And then that lady who runs a natural meat operation, she had a cow that had run through barbed wire, and its udders had really gotten damaged. And she thought, oh no, this poor cow is going to bleed out. And so she thought, oh, cayenne pepper. So she went and grabbed a heap of cayenne pepper and threw it all on this cute cow's udder, and it stopped bleeding. Anyway, I just think Heavenly Father has blessed us with so many amazing things that are right under our noses that we just don't realize, and they can really bless our lives. And so join the class if you'd like to learn more.